Thank you, Fred, and thank you, Brennan. I'm just going to start by lifting, not to embarrass, oh, there you are, not to embarrass you, but to show you all the highlighting in this book, which shows adequate preparation, at least the first step of really reading the speech and identifying as a speaker in preparation to speak what it is that you need to work on, what you don't want to forget, and I was just really impressed when I saw that. This is project number 2, organize your speech. And when we speak, it's important that we really take in what this project is sharing with us, because there are specific reasons why we need to organize our speech. Most importantly, when we organize our speeches, they're easier to understand, they're easier to remember, they're more credible, and they're more enjoyable, according to our manual. So, Brennan, thank you for really doing what this project asked. You started with an opening that was very easy to remember. It was catchy. He started with a question asking all of us to imagine a work environment that was in total chaos. It left us hanging, wanting to know, as you repeated over and over again, the different ways that your work environment was, where you were going with this. And it led right into a very organized and well-prepared speech that had a beginning, it had a body, and it had a conclusion that was very clear. When you got to your body, you stated 3 different ways in which you can effectively move out of the chaos and into productivity at work. They were budget your time, stick to a plan, and take care of difficult tasks first thing in the morning. And it was also a successful conclusion you saw when Brennan revisited those 3 things and repeated them with in order for us to walk away really remembering what those 3 things were. In terms of things that I would improve upon in the next speech, watch your prayer hands. I mean, this would be prayer hands, but you were doing it more sort of an upside down prayer hand like this. You'll probably have to talk to Arnie later as to why that's really problematic, because it's just feedback I seem to hear about my own speaking all the time, to watch the prayer hands. And I've never really narrowed it down as to why it's such a distraction, but I know it is a distraction because I saw you doing it. So I'm watching my prayer hands, and I would suggest to you to watch your prayer hands as well. In terms of memorizing the speech, at project number 2, just like Tatiana said for Chuck, it's absolutely okay right now to be using notes, but a way to transition sort of out of the notes and into giving speeches without notes is to memorize the beginning and the conclusion. So for your next speech, I think that might be a great goal, to memorize your conclusion and your beginning, so you can maybe even move away from the lectern a little bit and connect with us in a new, more moving way. Another thing that this speech asks for is transitions, and I'll end by saying the transitions were excellent and very clear. So thank you very much.